Uh, I actually have a hot take on that,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if we'll get any flack for it or not, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I definitely think we were in a bubble at that time. I think you know. So at that time, right? This was
Mm-hmm.
like it was a run of years, and this was
Mm-hmm.
before we started. But I just caught on to that run, that bull run.
Mm-hmm.
People call it the bull run, but I could see it as a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 2016 to maybe like 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a stable economy. Economy was decent.
Mm-hmm.
You
You're
know,
paying down the debts.
we're paying down the debt, or at least the debt wasn't getting worse. There
Mm-hmm.
were low interest rates too. I
So it
remember
was
interest
cheap.
rates were very, very low. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was much easier to
Um,
buy stuff
much easier to get access to capital and
or
buy
money.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, access to credit, to borrow, to buy whatever. And the you remember the Jamaican main market, the JSE, sorry, was actually hailed as the world's best performing stock market, 2015 and 2018. So it's also within that time period too. And so people are hungry for returns,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of money was piled into equities, especially IPOs.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember 2019 specifically, IPOs
Mm-hmm.
were almost like it almost became like a pop culture phenomenon. It was almost like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, oh, this company at IPO, may I buy it? People are just like, any IPO is
Mm-hmm.
just seen as a good investment. We just like, buy it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you know, certain things helped because the JSE, the junior market, has its tax incentives. So there are a lot of different factors that cause the demand to go up for stocks,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I don't know if you remember, but there's certain stocks that when they would list at like $1 and they would just fly. They would absolutely fly.
Mm-hmm.
You can remember any?
I
Any
didn't
of them
really.
you invested in?
I
No,
didn't invest.
2019.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't in 2019. I more started 2020.
Oh, I
I think I
remember
had.
Lab.
Uh-huh.
Lab was one that came out at $1. The Limnos and Bards, film company and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I remember buying at $1, and it went to $2, and it went to $3. I'm pretty sure I sold at $4 or $3.99,
Mm.
and I was just like,
Hold on.
"This
So you
is
bought. Hold on. You
insane."
bought it at $1. He sold it
Mm-hmm.
where? At
$3.99.
$4.
Yeah, call it $4.
Oh wow! So you
Yeah,
4x quadrupled your money,
quadrupled,
or 300. You made 300% on your money.
and that was. I remember at the time. I think I was like 20 grand.
We probably never got.
Yes.
Well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 20 grand I got in. So
Mm-hmm.
I remember applying for a lot more than that. I only got in 20 grand at the time.
It's a lot more, big man.
Yeah, I mean, I borrowed money to do that because I was a student and never had funds.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I borrowed money to do that. Now that I think about it, when that was like maybe my third, fourth stock that I owned. I don't remember. It was definitely the first five
Mm-hmm.
stocks I've ever bought. That was definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a time during that summer where any stock, if you close your eye and just throw money at a stock, you could have made money because everything was going up at that time. Time was nice, bro. The market was nice,
Mm-hmm.
right?
You meant that like
An IPO
what makes the
season.
market nice?
Yeah. Wait, what? Pardon me?
Like think about that. You said the market nice. Like what does that
The
mean?
market nice.
What does that
You
mean to
know,
you? No, like I
stocks are
think now
flying.
I start to think of that differently. Like I just
Definitely.
because like when someone says the market nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if everybody is saying the market nice, well, how do you view that now? Like with your knowledge and experience now. Like, I guess I just view it differently now.
I do view it. I do view it differently because that could mean different things to different people. For
Mm-hmm.
me, I just said it in a context where I thought everyone thought the market was nice because you could
Mm-hmm.
just make money on the market.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, even though majority of the stocks are not flying,
Mm-hmm.
you still have opportunity to make money on the market. So in my opinion, the
Mm-hmm.
market's still nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, some people
Mm-hmm.
just say it was nicer back then and so on,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's
But that's the
that's
thing.
just
Is
me.
nice. It's nice even always really what is needed, because I
Hey,
guess how I
the
view
bubble
it
popped.
now. I guess so.
The
I was
bubble
saying like how
popped.
I view it now is that in terms of like that saying, "Oh, the market nice," where it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
as you said, the overall market goes up a lot. Almost every stock, you said things like, "Yo, if you don't even have to." You basically what you said, like where you don't even have to. You can lock your eye and buy. So
Yeah.
almost every single stock on the exchange, you're saying like, or a vast majority of them went up. So it's like basically someone who
Mm-hmm.
comes and they don't know how to invest, they don't know how to value a company, judge, hedge their, think about their risk or those kind of stuff. They're just learning. It's like if you just start, you buy, the price go up, and you buy it at $1, it goes to $2. You go off with
Mm-hmm.
100%. You say, "Yo, I'm the best at this investing thing, man. Like, yo, this investing thing." Like, they tell everyone, they say, "Hey, you should invest, man, because I just started. Like, I read it and I read the document, and you know." And I guess I just view that differently because I'm just like, wait, if there's a point where everybody, that almost to me is a sign that, hey, either I should start selling or I need to like try to be maybe less aggressive,
Edge.
because I'd be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
if that point where it's, because usually what that means to me is that the price is like much same thing where we say, oh, whatever way I assign the value. So I say, yo, is that the company's worth 1 million? It's trading at
Yeah.
2 million. If I'm in the stock, I would probably sell it if I really thought that hey, it was trading much higher than its true worth. So if I didn't own the stock already, I probably wouldn't buy it. But if I own the stock and it's selling at a price where I'm like, yo, this never makes sense, I'll just sell.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I guess I'm
Yeah.
thinking that where I'm like, hey, if it's that point where everybody's saying that, I feel like, hey, these companies, like, it's, yeah, just, I guess I think the whole psychology of the market and trying to quote unquote time the market. That's just
Mm-hmm.
something that I would look for. If I started seeing stuff where, like, I feel like right now there's a lot of, well, this is just my view, but I guess I'm not really looking at um the general market view, or I haven't really checked in on it. But up to the last time where I looked at it, it was like the overall sentiment was kind of, hey, it's not so hot. They're like, hey, some of the IPOs, I bought it and it hasn't gone up, it's down. So yeah, that was my little rant about that.